Joe is there.
It's here, the G.I. Joe collection. Infantry Trooper. Codename Grunt. Bazooka Soldier. Codename Zap. Mortar Soldier. Codename Short Fuse. Laser Rifle Trooper. Codename Flash. Ranger. Codename Stalker. Communications Officer. Codename Breaker. Machine Gunner. Codename Rock and Roll. Counterintelligence. Codename Scarlet. Commando. Codename Snake Eyes. Each sold separately. G.I. Joe from Hasbro.
G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe. American hero.
Clover's captured our attack cannon. Call in G.I. Joe. Go get Breaker. He can do it.
He never gives up. He'll stay till the fight's won.
Get the rapid-fire motorcycle.
G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe. American hero.
He did it. Way to go, Joe.
G.I. Joe rapid-fire motorcycle. Other Joe figures and equipment sold separately from
Cobra. What about G.I. Joe?
It's the G.I. Joe. Cobra. G.I. Joe against Cobra. G.I. Joe. Cobra
Got your ammo.
G.I. Joe against Cobra.
And the first one to knock out the other guy's ammo, rockets, communications, and laser power wins.
I'm gonna get you, Joe. No way, Cobra.
G.I. Joe. Cobra battle game. G.I. Joe against Cobra.
I win.
G.I. Joe Cobra battle game from...
What about G.I. Joe?
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. Joe is there. G.I. Joe. American hero.
Cobra's escaping. He's got our motorcycle. Call in G.I. Joe. We'll catch him in the Jeep. Look out, Cobra. Here comes Joe. Not so fast, Joe. Oh, no, it's a trap. It's not easy to catch Cobra.
G.I. Joe and Cobra the enemy, each sold separately.
Wherever there's trouble, G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe. American hero.
Cobra's captured our attack cannon. Call in G.I. Joe. Go get Breaker. He can do it.
He never gives up. He'll stay till the fight's won.
Get the rapid-fire motorcycle.
G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe.
Ow! He did it.
You've not seen the last of Cobra.
G.I. Joe and Cobra the enemy, each sold separately from Hasbro. Is the legend of G.I. Joe.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there.
It's Cobra. Stop
He
him.
never gives up. He'll stay till the fight's won. G.I. Joe will dare. He's America's best. He's in control. He's a man who's tough and bold.
Go get him,
He
Joe.
lives his name, the legend of G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe figures, collect them all. Figures and equipment sold separately. Tank batteries not included from
The rescue. Ready the mobile missile system. Get the rapid-fire motorcycle. Go get him,
He'll
Joe.
stand for freedom wherever he's needed. G.I. Joe is there.
Hook up the heavy artillery laser to the attack vehicle. Move him out.
each sold separately.
Stand for freedom wherever he's needed. G.I. Joe is there. G.I.
G.I. Joe attack vehicle comes with clutch figure. Other products from the G.I. Joe collection, each sold separately from Hasbro.
G.I. Joe against Cobra the enemy.
Don't let Cobra Commander get away.
G.I. Joe.
It's Cobra Commander. He's stealing our missiles. Go get him, Rock and Roll. Here comes Grand Slam.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe. American hero.
We saved the missiles. But you gotta get up early to catch Cobra.
Cobra Commander and G.I. Joe figures and equipment, each sold separately from Hasbro.
It's unacceptable. Look, G.I. Joe is beating us in the snow.
G.I. Joe is fighting Cobra the enemy on land, sea, and air. G.I. Joe, American hero.
And he's beating us in the air.
Joe's chasing Cobra in a desperate race, soaring and diving in a great sky chase. A real American hero.
There's only one man who can help us.
It's him.
What's in store for G.I. Joe? Find out in Marvel Comics.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe.
Cobra's attacking our winter outpost. Call in the members of the G.I. Joe team.
And here's Gung Ho, Airborne, Doc, and Snow Job. And every Joe has a two-handed battle grip.
Get aboard the Battle Bear. It's G.I. Joe to the rescue.
G.I. Joe, American hero.
We chased off Cobra. Way to go, Joe.
G.I. Joe Battle Bear. Joe and Cobra figures each sold separately from Hasbro.
Cobra's stolen our plans. He's escaping in the Viper glider. Joe, catch him.
The G.I. Joe, Falcon glider, flying high in the sky, sailing through the air. He's America's fighter. G.I. Joe can fly. He's a real American hero, flying high in the sky. He's chasing Cobra in a desperate race, soaring and diving in a great sky chase.
Get it, Joe!
G.I. Joe Falcon Glider and Cobra Viper Glider sold separately. Figures included from Hasbro.
We've captured a Cobra officer.
Bring him back. That captured officer is going to lead us right to G.I. Joe headquarters.
You're a genius, Destro.
Destro's got a plan. He's an evil man. He's the terrifying enemy of G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, American hero, fighting Cobra and Destro.
They're counterattacking.
And so will Destro.
What will happen? Find out in the further adventures of G.I. Joe from Marvel Comics.
I'll show you how to get G.I. Joe. It's Destro.
Of course it's Destro, you fool. Who else can help us?
We'll attack here.
Terrifying enemy of G.I. Joe. Destro is his name. Destro is his name. G.I. Joe, American hero. Fighting Cobra and Destro.
Where'd those jets come from? G.I. Joe headquarters.
We've got to find it.
But will they? Read the further adventures of G.I. Joe in Marvel Comics.
He's a terrifying enemy of G.I. Joe. Destro is his name. Destro is his name. American hero. Fighting evil Destro.
Introducing Destro.
You better watch out, Joe. Hey, what's going on? Destro's stealing our tank. We gotta stop him. We're gonna get you, Destro. You've met your match, Joe. Destro is here.
G.I. Joe Battle Tank comes with figure, other figures, and Destro sold separately from Hasbro.
We'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe.
Cobra's attacking. We're outnumbered. G.I. Joe to the rescue.
The G.I. Joe personnel carrier holds 28 members of the G.I. Joe team.
Let's go. Go get the new members of the G.I. Joe team. Here's Torpedo and Tripwire. Get the Joe team aboard and move them out.
G.I. Joe.
The G.I. Joe personnel carrier holds 28 Joe team members, each sold separately from Hasbro.